Next pose is Sphinx or Seal. So we have done before the reverse pontoon with the block on the belly. So it is a very nice counter pose to kind of open up the belly due to the stretch. So I'm grabbing a blanket. If you are lying on your belly and you feel your pubic bone being pressed into the floor, then the belly can also, or then the blanket can be great to be placed either on the below the pubic bone or a little bit below it, so that there's not too much pressure on the pubic bone. And also for men, the genitals can also be in the way, so that is also a very good option to do. So here, come onto your elbows and lift your torso up. And here we're going to play first with the position of the legs to see whether it creates more compression in the lower back to widen the legs or to bring them closer together. You can also turn your feet out if that feels natural for your body, or your feet in. So you will feel that however you place your legs or what you do, turning them or not, has an influence on the amount of pressure on the lower back. So if this is already your position and you feel enough pressure here, then you can stay here. You can either use a support underneath the rib cage or the belly so that not all the weight comes onto the shoulders. The hands can be placed wider or closer together. You can even hold your elbows, or you can bring the elbows together in front to diminish the pressure onto the shoulders. You can allow the head to hang. If you need a little bit more to create an opening in the front, and if you want more pressure into the lower back, you can also come up into Seal. And the same here with the legs as in Sphinx. Any position that gives you a doable pressure into the lower back. And also for the hands, you can separate the hands, you can move them, walk them more forward, backwards, you can turn the hands in or out, or you can turn the fingers all the way towards your body and give yourself a nice stretch in the wrists as well, in the lower arm and in the wrist. No compression here, which is painful. It should be a doable pressure there. So for those who have the curvature of the lower back, to be able to do this, and the wrist to be able to place the fingers back, then you can have a stimulation of the lower arms and at the same time pressure in the lower back. And for some people it's great to bring the head back and to bring the lower lip over the upper lip, which is called the monkey face, and allowing you to create more pressure in the back as well, but also to create a stretch in the front of the throat, in the gland area. So whatever pose you choose, to have a sufficient pressure in the lower back so that your shoulders are able to relax. And anything you add into this pose is depending on what your skeleton is able to do, what it gives you. Because if the shape of the bones is stopping the movement and not the tension, then you just have to listen and adapt the pose to your possibilities. But if it's not giving you any compression, and it's giving you a good opening or stimulation in the tissues, then you can position your body in that way. So avoiding painful compression, not forcing your body into a pose, but adapting the pose to your body. That is the way to go, because then the energy can flow, then you can relax, and then the healing aspects of the yin practice can come into play. calming aspect, the meditative aspect, to be able to watch without reacting, to surrender without any resistance. And then take a deep breath into the belly. And a long breath out. Feel the pressure in the lower back as you breathe in. And a long breath out. One last time, breathe in. And slowly, as you exhale, you release your arms. You take away the pillow, if you have one, underneath your chest or belly. And then slowly, slowly lie into your belly. Relaxing everything to feel the effect of the pressure in the back, the opening in the front, the sensations in the arms and the neck. Take as long as you need to feel the effect. And if you have any comments or questions, please leave it below the video, and I will answer them as soon as I can.